What's good, YouTube? Here we have Parker Roberson with his top 8 finish at ARG San Jose. Parker, what did you play today?
I played the James Frazier Specials, Pendulum Negates, and just Pendulum. I got the list from James, though, James Frazier.
And this was your first ever top 8 appearance, was it not?
Oh, it's the first time I've ever finished in the top 8 specifically, yes. Yeah.
Not your first top?
Not my first top, though, no.
Okay. Okay, so with that, let's get to the deck.
All right, so you got 3 Astrograph, just standard, 3 Chronograph, 3 Oath Dragon. This is something that a lot of other decks play. There's 3 of them to make sure you can summon Naruto as easily as possible. So that way when you add like a Chrono back to your hand at the end of the combo, you can add Chrono back from Electrum, summon Chrono, summon an Oath Magician, or if you don't have a second Chrono, which can come up sometimes. And then triple Wisdom Magician. Just there's a lot more magicians in this deck than people usually play, and it just helps you see. Make sure you always have enough resources, so you never really banish all your stuff of desires or search all the cards off of Astrograph, which can happen. Some games, turn 1, I've ended with 15 to 20 Pendulum monsters face up in my extra decks because you can go through so many.
Jeez.
And then you got the 3 Purple Poison, which just out stuff, put it in defense, Trickstar can't beat it. And then you got 3 Harmonizing Magician and 3 Black Fang Magician. A Black Fang works in a way to where if you want to reduce a trap monster masterpiece, you can pop it, and it actually counts as a spell, not a monster. And fun little misplay I learned myself today. So yeah, very interesting. Then you got the 2 best cards in the deck. Absolutely. Time Gazer is actually really good. People misplay with this a lot because his effect is that his monster effect, if he's on the board, they can't. The first time your Pendulum cards will be destroyed by a effect by your opponent, they are not. And so sometimes people will fall into a trap where, yeah, where they're like Masterpiece your scale real quick, and you're like, well, okay, and then it just protects it, and then they're kind of misplay.
How often did you draw Chrono and Time Gazer together?
I think only once maybe, but not often at all. Then we got 2 Curtain Raiser. It's a pretty average card, but it helped me quite a bit when I didn't open up, Fool's Burial for the Dark Worm, or even if I just opened up a Dark Worm, because it lets you put another monster on board and make an Electrum before you Pendulum, which is very, very critical. And then you just got the standard triple Dark Worm, double Gate.
No FTK there.
No FTK, because I'm cool. 2 Ghost Ogre, just so you have some disruption game 1, and it nicely fit the rest of the cards. Or nicely made it 40. And then you got only one of each, that way they don't clog, don't draw doubles of Dragon Shrine.
We was never drawn doubles.
Then the rest of the cards are just draw cards. And these are also just, you can make your deck thinner, and so you can get to all of your Pendulum monsters that you want to see, get to Astrograph quicker, and the proper pieces to end on the 3 negate board. And then for my extra, we got triple Heavy Metal Fuzz Electromite. You need to play 3 for the Firewall combo. And then these are all part of the Firewall combo. And then this in case you get cherried, so you can try to draw like D-Berry or something. No Borolo, probably should have played it, but hindsight's 20/20. Never summoned this guy. This guy, I honestly think, just sucks, so I would definitely just play Borolo or type here. Somebody told me to play him, but he sucks. Like, I just never needed him. Never made him. Made these guys all the time. Made him. All these guys are the best ones. Just very standard other extra deck monsters.
Side deck.
And then side deck we got triple Cherries, just for the mirror match. That to swap in for the Ogres, for the Draco match, and that for the Pendulum match. And then this for Pendulum if they're playing the negate board and not the FTK. And then 3 of this to deal with Draco and other decks. Pendulum.
Went all 3.
Because I swapped the 2 out for the 2 Ogres in the deck. That way I just kept the ratios the same so I could have as many starter cards in my deck as possible. I didn't even want to take out 1 for this. But if you get Cherries, which happens a lot more when you go first, you can make Scarjua and then try to draw this guy. And then 3 evenly matched because it's just the nuts.
Versus Draco.
Yep.
Any shout-outs?
Yeah, so shout out to Team Collector Store. Russ Hunter's on it, Jordan Palmer, James Frazier, a whole bunch of other guys. And yeah, shout out to Russ Hunter, travel buddy, came here, had a blast in San Jose. Way better than Indiana weather, especially this April. And yeah, that's it. Oh, also, shout out to James Frazier for the deck list. Can't forget
the
that.
James Fraziers.
The James Fraziers.
All right, well, thank you so much, Parker, and congrats on top 8.
Thank you.